having wives on ridiculous timing. They always share the same title. That be the talk. That's foul like a stop in Frisk, New York. At 20, I said I better quit by 30 than by 30. I thought by 40 rapping is corny. How wrong was I? Never would have thought that 50 new songs by Nas would be hard to live. I leave them scared like when they hear their name called. Excited, leave the beat flame. It was Rod, Kane, Coogee, and Chris. Few names like Cool James.
Well, Brock, the fans were out and shouting J-E-T-S Jets well before the gates opened here. And now they fill the stands of MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey. Straight ahead, it's an AFC intra-conference contest between the Pittsburgh Steelers and the New York Jets. Ball is teed up. Chris Boswell to do the honors. And away we go from East Rutherford. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10.
Let's go.
They run it. Here's R.J. Harvey. Allowed by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down.
Here we go.
Throwing here, Jones. His first throw is an interception. Oh, he fumbles it. They might give it right back. And they recover. So after a very chaotic play and a couple of turnovers, they're set up somehow with a first down.
Here we go. Set. 60, go.
They go play fake with Jones. The ball's out. He lost it. And the Steelers get to it. And what a way to begin the scoring, Brock, as they take it back for the touchdown. The Steelers capitalize on that turnover and take the lead. I think they would have happily just taken the turnover, Brock, but how about the wherewithal of the defender to take it back for the score?
Yeah, that is a scoop and score in the definition of a splash play defensively. You don't just rip possession away from the offense. You kind of rip their heart out, too. You rip possession, you turn it into points, and now that beleaguered offense is going to have to get right back on the field.
Nice little energy on their sideline after that fumble return scored, and with plenty of energy, he'll send this one away. Khalil Herbert on the return. Escapes the defender. All right, and in the end, Brock, this is going to make it out to the 30. Jets getting ready for this 1st and 10. First play of the drive. Here's Harvey. And this defense is firing to begin the season, huh? Great play to get him behind the line. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Open ahead in the right direction and save this drive early. Here's 2nd and 13. Operating from the gun, it's Jones. Drops it down, Harvey. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. He picks up 15 on the play. And it's good enough for a New York 1st down. From the shotgun, it's Jones. He finds his back, Harvey. He's forced that bounds after picking up about 7.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Working from the gun, here's Jones. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go. And let that pass rush get home.
Short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete. First time this game they've looked to him. So that brings up 4th and long.
You know, I'm not sure if he was hearing footsteps or just had a surprise break in concentration. So unusual to see one dropped unless there's a hit involved.
This offense is not leaving the field. On 4th and 8, they're going for it. They do go for it. Here's Jones. And they got home. Sent him on 4th down. We've got a turnover on downs, and the defense takes over in plus territory. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32.
Come on. Hey, 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Pass the 60, pass the 60.
Richardson fires quickly out wide. And the defense waiting for him at the line, and he goes down.
And the defense was all over that throw. Able to stop it right at the line. They could smell that one coming, and they sniffed it out in a hurry.
Cougar 19, 18, Rattler, 18, Rattler.
Play action with Richardson. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. Still 10 yards to get this 1st down as they come to the line.
Panther 11, Panther 11.
Richardson on 3rd. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete.
You know, the goal on a lot of these short throws is to simply let the receiver create some yards after the catch, that yak. Well, I think he was thinking about the yak before he actually secured the catch.
All right, they're going for this. I like this being aggressive from the get-go on their opening drive. They'll motion him out of the backfield.
Kennedy Lions, Mustang 19.
Once more now, it's Richardson. And it's a turnover to begin their game. That's complete on 4th, and it's going to go over on downs.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
Okay, the wide receiver is going to get it to begin the drive. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. That play good for 17 on a 1st down.
I love that jet sweep for so many different reasons, Kate. But I really love when you get your athlete coming across, building up speed, so you can take off once that edge is set. He gets to that field, turns that type of run into a highlight reel run.
One play in, and they are already close to midfield. On 1st down, it's Jones to throw. And Set up the screen here. It's Harvey. He's going to be blocked out after reaching the 43. Now the completion rate is strong, partner. The yards, you got to imagine, will start to come soon enough.
You never go broke taking a profit. And you know this one too, Kate. The crumbs always lead to...
Oh, the cookie. Now I'm hungry. Second down, give to Harvey. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
First and 10 now. Here's Jones. Dumps it off to his running back. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. It's a gain of 12 there. And it'll give the Jets a first down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. First and 10. Now Jones. Finds a man. Mason Taylor has it. And he's brought down inside the 10 at the 9. It's a real solid pickup, 12 yards, and it rewards him with a first and goal.
First and goal at the 9-yard line.
Complete left side. It's just long. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes second and third down a whole lot easier to manage.
Jones going to throw again. Forced out to his right. And he will score. Touchdown, New York! The Jets cut it to a low point on the scoreboard. It's an Adonai Mitchell touchdown. Point after by Folk is up and good. And the Jets tie it up as he nails his first try of the season. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. And he'll decide to pass on the return here and take the touchback instead.
Take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Steelers with some very good field position as they get set, first and 10.
Here we go. Cowboy 80.
Throwing now, Richardson. Finds his back, Jalen Warren. And he's going to be blocked down at the 42.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Motioning the tight end now. On second down, Warren. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. It's a 4-yard gain, and that's going to get him across the marker and earn the first.
70 Ranger.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
70.
They'll go again with Warren. And he manages to find a little traction on that search field as he fights forward for a couple. Only 2 yards, and it brings up second and 8.
Second and 8.
Let's go now. Pack the 60.
Play fake, it's Richardson. Buying some time right. Has it in close. And he's able to get it past midfield and down into the Jets side.
It's one thing to draw all these routes up when you're in the pocket. It's quite another when a play breaks down. Timing on routes change when you leave the pocket and scramble. What a great adjustment to still deliver a clean ball.
Third and short yardage here, Richardson. Makes the catch. This does not get it. Looking short field, but the defender is there to force this fourth down.
A gain of 4 brings up fourth down and 1.
We're through one quarter of this opening weekend of football. Scoreboard showing 7s on each side. More from MetLife coming right up. Second quarter, all queued up and ready to go. It's Steeler football. And the offense remains on the field as they face 4th and 1. And they make the stop, I'm going to say, about the 37-yard line. That's a clutch 7-yard pickup, and it pays off the call to go for it on 4th down. On 1st down, it's Richardson. They shot his shot clock, but they couldn't connect. Became Metcalf, the intended receiver. And now it's 2nd down.
It's 2nd down and 10.
19 Cardinal, Bronco leading. 19 tight, 19 tight. 18, Pioneer. Ready.
Back to the air, it's Richardson. Has him on the quick hitter. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. That was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
70 Timberwolf.
Now they send their back in motion right.
Ready.
Warren here from the gun. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
They take the handoff. Now Richardson bails out of the pocket quick. He's running with it. And he's going to be just inside the 10 before he goes out.
Well, you don't get the first down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives a defense and a defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right, they win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
It's Warren on 3rd down. And this defense is going to win this round. They hold strong there in the middle, get him down right at the line. 4th down coming up.
It's weird to say, and it certainly won't show up on the stat sheet, but I want to give a lot of credit to that runner. Even though it didn't gain a yard, it actually took a heck of an effort just to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Dragon 60. Hey, check that. Street. 19 Lions.
Going for it with Warren. And they come through to stay on the field. That is enough to set this offense up with a 1st and goal.
And the Steelers, 1st down. 1st and goal at the 6-yard line.
Warren once more. And he gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers take a 2nd quarter lead. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out. And that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that could score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
That one splits the uprights. And the Steelers break that tie and now lead by 7. Now Boswell on to send this away. On the return, here comes Kene Wangu. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
The Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
New York to the line. 1st and 10. It's Harvey straight ahead. And he manages to find a little traction on that search field as he fights forward for a couple. He gets a couple on 1st, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
It's 2nd and 8. Let's go.
Throwing here, Jones. Short pass brought in. And he's going to get this up close to the 40 before going out. A 9-yard gain and good for a 1st down. You set it down, score him at the 38.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
19 tight, 19.
Jones on first down. To the right, he's got Teslam. And he's brought down after a short gain.
This is one of those kind of win-win situations. Both sides feel good. As an offense, I get a completion. I get a win. As a defense, I keep everything in front of me. I make the tackle for a short gain. I get a win, too. Sometimes you can get to win-win.
Pass caught along the sideline by Mitchell. And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out. First down, ball at the 36.
First down.
Now it's Jones off the play action. Throwing quickly, but it's incomplete.
With each incompletion, each turnover, each sack, you can almost just feel this offense's frustration. Really imperative, this quarterback, stay positive. Just keep chopping away.
To the air once more. Here's Jones. Drops it down. Harvey. And he gets down to the 24 before he stops. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
That's another Jets. First down. First down.
Again, Jones to the air. That one falls to the turf. Couldn't hang on. It's incomplete.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
To throw again, it's Jones. That one's into the hands of Teslam. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And it's good enough for a New York first down.
First down 10 at the 13-yard line.
From the red zone now. On the move, headed right. He's keeping it. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker. And that hit prevents a first down.
10 more yards.
All right up against that marker, but not there yet. It's second and inches.
On the pickup. It's second and inches.
Giving this to Harvey. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into first and goal. Harvey goes the wrong way and is going to lose several here.
I think this is the part where they run away, Kate. As in run away from that monster. He's just too strong a presence to try to block them inside, and that time, it cost him some yards.
The Mets got it. He has the New York touchdown. The Jets earn the chance to tie before halftime. Folk with a point after. And the Jets tie things up at 14. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good field position as the Steelers come up to it. First and 10. Shotgun snap now to Richardson. It's DK on the slant. And he'll get it up to the 44. Steelers working with a sense of urgency from the hurry-up clock, continuing to run.
Brings up second and a yard. At the 44-yard line.
Dragon 60.
Working from the gun, it's Richardson. Falls to the ground out left, incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. But still plenty of options left on third and short. Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it forward a yard to reset the downs. They'll run with Warren. This is going to take him off and across midfield there at the opposing 45. The Steelers calling their first timeout. Ball on the 45. First and 10.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
60 Maverick. 60 Maverick.
From the shotgun, it's Richardson. That throw behind his intended target.
Boy, offenses that connect in this intermediate zone are so effective. Getting a completion in that area, and not just sparks your offense, but it just turns that aggressive meter way up. They just couldn't quite find the connection.
60, trap 60.
Richardson now on 2nd and 10. This is complete. Downfield to Smith. And he's brought down at about that 47-yard line. Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10.
Cut 19, cut 19.
Richardson now. He completes it in traffic. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line. 2nd and 6 coming up here.
2nd and 6. At the Jets' 24-yard line.
19, Panther 11, Panther 11. 19, Lions.
Running back sent in motion.
Ready.
They'll throw again. Richardson. And it looks great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. 3rd down coming up.
Ready, ready. Panther 80. 7 Pirates, 18 Cardinal, Dragon 60. Ready.
To the air on 3rd and long. Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete. This one misses the tight end. So that brings up 4th down.
Chris Boswell on for the field goal. A 41-yard attempt.
Boswell able to knock it through. And they've taken back the lead.
Going to feel just a little bit better going into halftime. Anytime you score points right before the final frame, and for the kicker, he pays off his teammates' hard work.
Now Boswell on to send this away. Wangu now to return. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
The Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
19 seconds remain in our opening half. Let's see what they do with it.
Here we go.
On 1st down, Jones. And this won't be caught. Clock is going to stop. We've got 14 seconds to go. That throw was looking for Mason Taylor. And that'll bring up 2nd down. From the shotgun, it's Jones. Clock isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that tap may change the next play call as it sends him backwards ahead of 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down.
Final throw before the break. This one's caught. Smith has it. He's taken down, but not before he gets this one to the 41. We'll see what the first half adjustments of the season are as they're teed up, and away we go in our 2nd half. Calvin Austin on the return. This makes it up to the 25. Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10.
50 men. Ready. 60 Eagles. Trap 60. Trap 60.
Richardson. Hopkins on the slant. And they'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs. What a jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line.
Cougar 19, 19.
To the air on this 1st down. Richardson. Caught by Warren out of the backfield. And he's tackled for a short gain.
I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
He's going to dump this one off to the fullback. Complete.
As soon as he starts to escape, Kate, you could almost see that gunslinger mentality come to life. It takes really perfect defense to hold up and keep them from finding something. But if they'll get that first down, they couldn't do it right there.
They've got a man in motion.
Dragon 60. 19 Lions. Buffalo 18. Go.
Once more now, it's Richardson. Makes the catch. And he's marked down. Looks like at the 32-yard line. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
Move the chains! Gotta move the chains! Build momentum to keep that defense on its heels.
First down,
Panther
Steelers.
11. Warriors 17.
Throwing again, Richardson. Escapes the pocket. He tucks it and takes off. Now here he goes, down the right sideline. He's out of bounds on a gain that takes him into the red zone. Brock inside the 15. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
First and 10 at the 14-yard line.
19 Tiger. 19 Tiger. Trap 60. Trap 60.
Working inside the red zone. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh! The Steelers grow the lead coming out of halftime. Well, in a close game, they needed somebody to make that type of play. Now it pushes their lead to a couple of scores and makes a comeback that much more difficult.
You know, Kate, their offense did its part and padded the lead. Now it's up to this defense to make this 2-score lead hold up and carry it across the finish line.
Now Boswell on to send this away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Nice field position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10. On the handoff, here's Harvey. Going to defender, we've got a foot race. He cuts it to the right sideline. And this gets close to the red zone. He is inside the 25.
Hey, look, Kate, you can't just ask one tackler to go mano-a-mano and stop this guy. You got to have the cavalry coming. One guy makes a hit, the others are there to clean up and pile on because one-on-one, he's going to run right through you.
We get about 6 on this run, and more importantly, Brock gets him into the red zone. First down run gets him 6, so now it is 2nd and 4.
2nd and 4 at the 17-yard line.
60 Bison. 60 Bison.
Play fake, Jones. And this is going to be a New York touchdown. The Jets start the second half with some needed points. It's an Adnan Mitchell touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Point after by Folk is up and good. And the Jets cut it to a field goal game.
Jets 21.
Ball is set up and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35.
35-yard line.
The Steelers with some very good field position as they get set 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
They'll start the drive with Warren. And he'll stay upright through this rain, but not through that hit as he's tackled after about a 1-yard gain. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8.
Brings up 2nd and
19 tight. 60 Bison. 60 Bison. 60 Bobcats. 60 Bobcats. Ready?
Back to throw. Here's Richardson. Finds him over the middle. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. They'll get 18 yards there. And that's a Steelers first down.
19, 18, 18, 5 in.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
To throw, Richardson. Oh, he put some heat on this deep ball. Left side. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. He was looking DK Metcalf's way there. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down.
This defense, they had a plan. and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Pop on the line here on second down, which is only going to make things tougher for this third down coming up.
Give some credit to the defense on that one. We don't see him get fooled into making the wrong read very often in the RPO. That's why the RPO, in fact, is part of their game to begin with. He normally makes the right call. He didn't do it there.
Brought in. Looked great initially, but he is short on that first down marker. They rallied to him in time to force the fourth down.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Like check. 7 Pirates. Dragon 60. Smash.
He nearly gets them into the red zone as he's down at the 22. It's a 13-yard pickup, and no worry at all on their side from being able to reach that marker on fourth down. That was impressive.
A gain of 13 yards.
Offense is set. First and 10.
First down.
Here we go. Ready?
Play action. It's Richardson. Flushed out of the pocket. And he's just going to huck this one into about row C there. And some lucky fan going to haul in a heck of a souvenir. After the incompletion, second and 10 from the 22.
Panther 11.
Back to the air. It's Richardson. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Timing is everything in life, and timing is everything defensively. That throw was just a little bit late and gave the defense time to close, deliver a pop, and knock that ball loose.
70. Warriors 70.
Running back, motioning right. Richardson on third. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Facing fourth down, the Steelers opting for the field goal. Chris Boswell out to do the honors. He hit his first one. His second one's coming from inside of 40. Boswell able to knock it through. And that'll double their lead to 6.
Inspiring a bunch of confidence in himself right there, Kate. Second time they brought him out for a field goal, and second time, well, he's knocked it right through. Trust is earned in a number of different ways on a field. That's the best way to gain it as a kicker.
Now Boswell on to send this away. Here's Herbert on the return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
The Jets take over first and 10. At their own
The New York
26-yard
offense
line.
ready to get going here. It's first and 10. They go play fake with Jones. Finds him on the crossing route. And he's going to get this one to the 36-yard line. Coming to the line for another first and 10.
And the Jets, first down. First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Here's Jones to throw. He's got it to him yet again. That is caught. Won't find much there as it reaches the 41. Deshaun Elliott with that tackle. This is second and 6 coming up.
And 6 at the 41-yard line.
Give up the middle to Harvey. He's going to snag a couple of yards charging up the gut. Cole Holcomb there on the stop. We've reached the end of 3 in our Week 1 opener. The Jets have it, but some work to do in the final frame. They're trailing. To the line. Here's 3rd and 3. Looking from the gun. Here's Jones. Another drop. The last 2 plays both should have been intercepted, but neither could be brought in. However, Brock, they do at least force this 4th down.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was third and manageable and an incomplete.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Here he goes. Gotta have this on fourth down. That's cut beyond the marker. And he will get the first as they touch him down.
Well, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
19, Tiger, 19.
And off-headed right. It's Harvey. And he's able to stay on his feet through that run, at least until the tackle stops him. He picked up close to 4. 4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6.
Second and 6 at the Steelers' 43-yard line.
Warriors, 70.
Operating from the gun, it's Jones. Complete to Braylon Allen. By man, he's in the clear. And they're going to be working from the red zone as he reaches the 16. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28.
So many cool fundamentals on display right there, Kate. Put the ball in your hands, number one. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And when you've got that catch secured, snap that head forward and find that space upfield. Turn a good play into a great play. Kate, if you've heard me say it once, you've heard me say it 100 times. Completions, completions, completions. Well, that wasn't a pass. It was a scramble. But the Nets the same thing, keeping this offense on schedule.
Here's Jones. Gets it towards the end zone, but it's incomplete. Took his shot at 6 that time. And now they need to get 4 on 3rd down.
Here we go. Like the BT. Go.
Jones now to throw. Short pass brought in. And the pass is stopped before it can get to the first. Great tackle there to bring up 4th down.
Here we go. Here's one of those game situations that just puts a smile on my face because I can think from Pop Warner to the NFL. Everybody on the field thinking the same thing. Can we go for it? Can we get one more shot as you end up just short on that 3rd down?
Here he goes. Gotta have this on 4th down. And he's gonna take this across. Touchdown, New York. The Jets come through to tie it in the 4th. The touchdown brought it even, and this try can give them a 4th quarter lead. And he comes through on the kick to give them the lead here in the 4th quarter.
Makes the score Jets 28, Steelers 27.
It's all lined up. Folk ready to send this one flying. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good field position as the Steelers come up to it. 1st and 10. First play, they go quick out to the left, complete. And on 1st down, only gets about a yard here. And the defender there to force him out. Come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Ready? 70, Timberwolves. 18, Pioneer. Ready?
Shotgun snapped out of Richardson. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. DeAndre Hopkins, the one he was looking for. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
60 Eagles. 60 Bobcats. Here we go. Strike. Cougar 19.
Looking to throw. Catch made by Austin. And he's going to be brought down at the 42.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
Pass the 60. Pass the 60.
Man in motion here.
Tap 60. Tap 60. 18 Runner. 8 Dragon 60. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates.
Desperation time here. It's caught by Wilson. That'll be the 1st and more. takes it down to the 33. That's a 26-yard gain on 4th down, Brock, and the huge play extends this drive.
First down.
19, 18, take back, cut 19, 70,
They'll throw again, Richardson. Caught by Warren out of the backfield. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
Offensive line. This is 2nd and 4.
19 tight, down.
Once more now, it's Richardson. Escapes the pocket. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up.
I'll give this quarterback credit. He bought as much time as he could, but eventually, the only option left was to throw it away.
3rd down and 4 now. This is the 7th play in this drive.
Come on.
Shotgun handoff to Warren. They're holding strong here. The defense gets him at the line. That's going to bring up 4th down. So here's Chris Boswell in a high-pressure spot. It's 44 yards here from the left half. Kicked well, and this is good! And late in the 4th, they have grabbed the lead.
That field goal gives them the lead for the moment, Kate, but you don't feel comfortable when you look up at that scoreboard. This one isn't over, and that lead certainly isn't safe.
Now Boswell on to send this away. Wangu now to return. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
The Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
All right, this is going to be the last play before the 2-minute warning. In this drive with a run by Allen. And that's an 8-yard chunk to start this one. That brings up 2nd and 2. So we're down to the 2-minute warning here from New York. Jets needing a couple. This is Allen on 2nd. They stop him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. 3rd down coming up. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3.
18 Cardinals.
To throw. Right side. This is caught by Taylor. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. Tight end that moves the chains on 3rd down, that's a QB's best friend.
Setting up to pass. To the right, he's got to slide. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. That's a 38-yard play for him to move the sticks.
I love this, Kate. No issues at all going to this receiver in the short field because they know at any time when this man touches the ball, he can transform a short completion into a big play.
Flying it right side with Allen. And he manages to reach the 19 before he stopped. The Steelers calling their first time out. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Right back to Allen. 14 yards on a nice play there, and it gives them 1st and goal. Pittsburgh will go ahead and use its 2nd timeout. And they're still going to have 1 left at their disposal.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
They go to a knee here. No need to push it for the end zone. They're going to try to set up the game-winning kick. lot of pressure on this kick for Nick Folk. A very short kick here from the right hash. The Steelers use their third and final timeout. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least. Another chance at 6. It's 2nd and goal. On the handoff, Allen. And they're going to keep him out once again. That sends him backwards, brings up 3rd and goal. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
Looks like they're going to happily turn this one down and let the play stand. So now it all comes down to Nick Folk. This only a chip shot from the right hash. That one is good! And barring the unexpected, that's going to be your game winner. All right, so they like the results on the field, and they're going to decline this penalty. It's all lined up. Folk ready to send this one flying. And this is going to be a touchback, Brock, so we'll see what they decide to do with the final seconds they've got left here. The Steelers with some very good field position. They get set, 1st and 10. They look to throw it. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. After one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for 2nd down. So the win goes to the Jets. 1 down, a whole lot more wins to go, Brock. But hey, victors to begin this regular season.
Yeah, I think it's both these guys go across the field and shake hands with one another. They do know, Kate, to your point, it is a long year, but what this does is it pays off your training camp. It does instill some confidence. He did all the right things through July and August to kick the season off.
So that puts a bow on this one. For my partner, Brock Huard, and everyone involved on our crew, I'm Kate Scott signing off. This has been another presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. It's a well-earned win for the Jets as we say so long from New York.